I believe there is a very specific reason to why most people don't get success in life, and that most people don't achieve the life that they are dreaming about and the life that they have so many goals for and that they've just been dreaming about more or less their whole life. I believe that there is a few very specific reasons to why that happens for some people. So that is what we're going to talk about in this video, and I'm very excited. This is going to be a very raw video, so probably not a lot of fancy editing or anything like that, but just all in all talking about why people are not getting success and what to do to actually get it. So of course, if you are watching this video, you probably have a lot of goals too, and you probably have a life that you're imagining for yourself that you want to achieve, that you want to live. Maybe you want to have a certain job, you have a dream job, maybe you want to travel all around the world and really never have to work. Maybe you are dreaming about becoming your own boss, starting your own business, and maybe you're dreaming about making a lot of money so you can buy materialistic things and make yourself happy that way. Or you're dreaming about making a lot of money so you can, of course, buy the things that you want, travel wherever you want, and live wherever you want, and also give the people around you things and experiences so you can give to others. That is something that I want for myself. Of course, my goals is that I want to have all the freedom. I don't want to have to worry about what I buy when I go grocery shopping. I don't want to have to worry about where I live. I want to live where I want in the world, and in what house I want. I want to be able to buy the car that I want. And what it all comes down to is also that I want to have the freedom to decide. I want to have the freedom to give to others, which is very important for me. And I'm not really talking about materialistic things here. I mean, of course, it is nice to be able to buy, you know, all the gifts and stuff to your family and your friends if you want to do that, but it's also just as much to be able to help the people around you financially, and also to let yourself be in a position financially where you do not have to worry about your own situation, so that you can put more energy into being there for others and helping other people. So that is a little bit about what I want to do, and it looks very different, of course, from person to person, but the fact is that there is a lot of people. Everyone has dreams, right? But the majority of people are not achieving their dreams, which I believe there is some very specific reasons for. And when you hear these reasons, you're probably going to think, that is so boring, I don't want to hear about that, that's not true. Or yeah, I think you're going to have your guards up because your mind or your brain probably doesn't want to hear it. You want all these fancy solutions to getting success, but that is not the truth. The truth is that everything starts in your own mind, and it couldn't be more true than that. You don't need a fancy business strategy. You don't need, you know, a fancy office. You don't need the most expensive computer to be able to have success, right? You don't need all these external things in order for you to have success. If you want true success in life, whether that's, you know, achieving your dream life or starting that business, whatever it is, it all comes down to your own mindset and your own beliefs. Most people think that they have very positive beliefs and that they, you know, they can achieve a lot of things, but the truth is that when you actually dive deep into it, they believe that money is hard to come by. I'm not the type of person who is able to make 10k per month or 50k per month, whatever. I don't have the skill set to do that, or, you know, all of these limiting beliefs that will make you act in accordance to that. So if you believe that money is hard to make, you will make it hard to make, because you won't take the actions that is necessary to make a lot of money and start that business and make it successful, because you always have this belief in the back of your mind that it is hard. So you are going to make it hard. And that's the thing that I see a lot of people do. So what it all comes down to is also that everyone has dreams, as I've said a lot of times, but the majority are not acting on them. So you're probably watching this video, you have a lot of dreams, but are you actually taking steps every single day towards just getting 1% closer to your goal, to your dream life, to buying that car, to buying that house, or whatever it is? Are you actually putting in the work? Because when I talk to people, both friends and family, people in general, people that are texting me on DMs, I've also had some one-on-one calls with people that want to grow their agency or want to make more money. They want to do it, but they are not putting in the work, and they're coming up with so many excuses and reasons to why they shouldn't put in the work. Like, as an example, they don't want to do cold calls, they don't want to do the DM outreach themselves, so they end up outsourcing everything right from the start, and things fall apart. They're just not achieving the success, pretty much. And that's the problem. If you have a mindset of you are going to make this happen in 30 or 60 days, like some people do, very few people can reach 6 or 5-6 figures in no time, but I'm telling you that is not the majority of people that can do that. It is maybe the top half 1% or something like that, and it's not normal, so you shouldn't expect it. When you want to build your dream life and when you want to achieve your goals, you have to put in the work, hard work every single day for years. I'm not just talking about weeks or months, but you are going out to achieve that dream for a reason, and of course that takes hard work. But you have to start doing it. If you just keep dreaming about it and never really start doing it, it doesn't really make sense. Of course you are not gonna achieve your goals if you actually don't put in the work, so that's the problem. And if you believe that money is hard to make, or you're never going to get into the university or study the thing that you want to do, or start that business that you want to do, if you always just keep saying, I'm not sure I can do it, or maybe next year, or I just need to do these things first before I can do it, or always coming up with excuses to why you shouldn't do it or why you should wait, that is the reason why you are not getting success. Everything is not going to be perfect right from the start, so you might just start now, even though everything isn't perfect. You should just start to upload on social media so you can become the influencer or the content creator that you want to become, or start that business today so you can achieve all your goals in life. Because if you don't start, you're never gonna know, and you're never going to achieve your dream life. You're just gonna be the average person having a 9-to-5, making a fine amount of money, but never really being able to live the life that you want. And having a 9-to-5, if that's what you want, definitely do it. I just know that some people have much higher aspirations for themselves, and if you have really high aspirations to a certain life that you want to live and blah blah blah, you are not going to be good off with just a 9-to-5. It's not going to be giving you enough. At least that's what I know from myself. So yeah, I just believe it's a shame that a lot of people are not actually taking the actions every single day to achieve their goals. And also just, I think that as I mentioned before, that a lot of people are pushing it out, coming up with excuses to why they should outsource things to other people, not learning everything themselves first, and saying, I'm gonna do this next week or next year. That's a shame. So what you should be doing, and I actually saw this in a video from Charlie Morgan today, and I'm also in his course, so this is also something I have learned from him. and from a person called Joe Dispenza, which is all about meditation and visualization, is if you want to achieve your goals, you need to start choosing what beliefs you want to have and making it very clear for yourself, and you need to start visualizing the life that you want to live and believe that you already have it. And the more times that you do that, the more repetitions you do, the more you are going to believe these things, the more real it starts to be for you, and you're going to start acting in accordance to this new life for yourself. So if you always believe that you're not good enough to become an influencer, or you're not going to be good enough to start a business, or money is hard to make, you're going to make it that way. But if you start reversing this and start believing that you can actually start a successful business, you can make 5, 6, or 7 figures, you can become an influencer, or you can basically do whatever you like, and also going into the smaller details and most important details in business, as an example, that instead of thinking and believing sales is hard or outreach is hard, getting meetings is hard, stop believing that sales is easy. I get a ton of sales calls and it's so easy to close them. Closing comes natural to me. Booking meetings comes natural to me. I have an abundance of meetings coming to me, and I have brand deals coming to me every single week, and it feels amazing. Start believing these things instead of all the negative things. It is so important, and that is in the end what is going to make the biggest difference for you. I can promise you that. I used to believe that money was hard to make, and it was hard to make even 10K, or it was hard to start your own business. I had all of these very, very limiting beliefs, and that was why it was so hard for me, impossible for me to get success. Versus now, I believe that it's easy to start a business, it's easy to make money, it's easy to get to 10K. Of course, when I say it's easy, it also comes with, I know that it takes hard work, but it is easy. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Because you have to believe these things. I believe that sales calls are fun and that I can always get better. So yeah, it's just extremely important to be really aware of your own thoughts and your own beliefs, and start working today on changing all of your limiting beliefs and making them the opposite. So stop believing the positive side of things, and the more you repeat that in your own mind, the more you start meditating, the more you start visualizing on these things, visualizing that you have this dream life, and start feeling the emotions that comes with this, that is when you're going to change your life and get successful. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different, it's very raw, but I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe for even more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching.
Try not to hold me down, feel alive.